Hi, fellow traders. I'm coming back with the updates on this small account fiasco I had this morning. Did right the ship, waited, was patient, waited for one of my setups to come, and it happened to come on CUDA, the one that I was down on. So this wasn't a revenge trade. This was a setup that I was waiting on. I was waiting on it to lose the VWAP here. And once it lost it, I went ahead and got short, and I was looking for the move down to this level. Now, if you remember um, what I told you about what happened here on this trade, when I got in here and it popped up and I didn't take the profit. It ran up here and I didn't take the profit. And I wasn't going to let that happen. So I saw something crazy on level 2, and I snapped a shot of it, so I'm going to show that to you here. This right here, I was watching this. There's a 10-cent spread right here between these two orders. So when this got taken out, it was going to jump to 85. Once that got taken out, it jumped to 90. But I wasn't going to wait around to see if this thing was going to work itself out or not. It's just, I don't feel bad about doing this because I did it based on what I saw. I did it based on the price action, and so I went ahead and covered it here, a little bit early. But I felt good about it, and then I hit the reset button because I said, hey, if it fades this, my goal was to cover here, and if we lost this, take the move from here down to this level. So I reset. I stayed locked in. Took this trade from here. Tried to get a cover here. It flashed at 23. It was at 26. I tried to get it and didn't get out till 35. So I missed it. And then ironically, on the next candle, we got the move that I was looking for. But, again, this stock is hard to read. It's a lot of swings in the price action. So I have to respect that. And then this move was pretty much spot on. I did pretty good catching the move in this channel. Really, I could have traded that channel all day because the rest of the day, because this was, this was a good channel. I could get 50 cents pretty much on every move. But, once I cleared it up, I decided, hey, the price action started to get too choppy. It was getting later. The volume was moving out of the market, so I just dropped it and let it go. So it was a pretty nice recovery, and I didn't force anything. It just sucks because these 2 days I could have made my goal. My goal until I get $2,500 is $100 a day, or really for the week $500. And that's my goal. I would have made it yesterday had I not made that dumb mistake putting in the stop order, and I would have made it today if I hadn't made the mistake I did early on this trade, which kind of sent me on a downward spiral the rest of the morning. So I look at this, I am encouraged, but this is the struggle that all traders have. I don't care if you're a professional trader, been doing it for 30 years. You have these issues. All of the traders, I've watched their videos, I've watched their webinars, and the best traders in the world have these same days. And I'm going from trading freely in an account to kind of tying my hands, and it's hard to get used to. But like I said yesterday, this is I think it's necessary to get me back in touch with who I am so that I can move forward. But that was how the day ended up. I did turn this back around and got a little bit of profit on it. So let's look at, just gonna go over my ACIA trade. I've got some questions about it, but you can look at some of the other videos. I did the setup on this Friday, and I did another one Monday. Talking about what I'm looking for. This is the target right here. I'm waiting for it to hit the 90-day moving average. This is my ultimate target. Today, had it turned around, my stop now is going to be right here at 97.02 or 97. If it came back and claimed 97, I would have got out. But, we got a nice wash down. I really think this thing is going to drop some more. And I gave you my analysis of the news in the video I did Friday and why I feel this stock is going to go down. Really, I think it can close this gap, to be honest with you, but I am going to take it off here. I did cover some here. This was my first cover spot because this was the next level of support that could have turned this around. So I went ahead and covered some here, and I think this is going to turn out to be a decent trade. There's a lot of people that have been trying to long this, and if you read the news and just thought about what it said and read what the company put out, there's no way I could have looked at this as a long. And then this guy Needham came out and upgraded it yesterday from 100 to 125. I don't even know. That makes absolutely no sense to me. So that to me was kind of fishy. But we'll see what happens. eBay was the other one that I was looking at, but it never set up. I'm thinking, I explained that one too, about there was some unusual options activity, and a lot of times that's just a precursor to a breakout. I was looking for it to hold this level here. I'm sorry. I was looking for it to hold this 20 on this day, and it didn't, and it just sold off. We lost the 50 and tried to rebound here, but it couldn't push through the 50. So this may be a good short. We're a week or so away from, not even a week away from earnings, so I probably won't touch that. There's probably something going to happen with this, but I'm not going to touch it. I'm going to run some scans tonight, see if there's anything pops up, and if there is, I will post it in chat, in the morning if I do find another another stock that I feel pretty good about swinging it. I'm looking for stocks that have a pretty big window, pretty nice window. And had earnings not been up on deck next week, I'll be looking at shorting this possibly under this level here for a move down here. But, not going to touch it right now. That's all for me today. Just a quick update. And everybody have a great evening and a great night. And we will see you tomorrow in chat.